Get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Thank you for joining me today on The Scoop. It's best-selling author Mickey D. If you're not a subscriber and you don't want to miss an update on The Scoop, hit subscribe and hit the bell, and we will update you as soon as something comes out. And we'll get with you as soon as the show comes out. In a minute, we'll talk to you about a major trend developing. The job of getting medical cannabis into the hands of those patients that need it is in full swing right now. There is a medical marijuana, big pharma war going on out there. Medical marijuana is eating the lunch of big pharma. We'll talk about that here in a second. First, let me do the preliminaries. As you know, this is for education and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm an author. I do research. I write books, and I let you know well before the general public knows what's going on. So you get a head start. You get the up. One of my books you can find on Amazon.com. Make money online with cannabis stocks. There's a strategy in there that you can use for the rest of your life. I also list over 40 stocks in here. Some have blown up and some have not. They're waiting. Also, the African marijuana gold mine, rich mineral soil meets Wall Street. There's a lot going on right now in Africa. As you know, another Canadian company has gone over there this past week and picked up some Canadian assets. And right now, there's research going on. They're going through the same thing we're going through here in America. They're changing, the legislation is changing, rules are changing, laws are changing, and all that stuff is changing right now. They can advertise, I guess, if they have the money. You know, we can't advertise here. That's why I come to you with my books, come directly to you. Investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buying before, during, and after legalization. This book also lists companies in here, and you got to get the early start. You're going to be in this business for a very, very long time, and all the technologies are listed in here. Stocks. You're going to say, wow, why didn't I get this earlier? This stock was only 5 cents and now it's $5. So, but there are others that have not gotten the start yet. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world. Another book. I'm trying to bundle some of these books together. Amazon.com. We can sell them, but we cannot advertise them. The only advertising I can do is talk to you right now and tell you that, hey, I have marijuana books out there that you can use for your library and you can refer to. Take a look at them. You can get a head start because we're still early on in this marijuana industry. Thanks again for joining me. One thing I wanted to talk to you about today was you're going to hear a lot of reports, medical studies that people are throwing away their pills and they're turning to medical cannabis. I want to make this clear. Do not discount those reports because those reports have a lot of truth to them. There are people in America that are doing that. And my friends up in Canada, Dan, Rich, Tico, Aaron, you guys are going to be hearing about this. But they're going to, people are after, and there was a report this past week, there was a report by a company, ALEAF Health in Canada. They were basically saying what's going on here in America in a big way because the American system is different than the Canadian medical system. Now, we have to pay these exorbitant prices for medicine and for medical treatment in America. So the idea is if you're able to get something in the medical marijuana area and you've tested it for months and months and it's just as effective as that $400 pill that you're taking, then the pharmaceutical company is really, they're at war with medical marijuana. Like I said, the Super Bowl, who was that? Acreage couldn't even run their marijuana ad about the goodness of marijuana. They don't want anything to do. There's a lobby guys that go to Washington and knock on doors of congressmen and senators and cry every day. We don't want this. We don't want this. This is who we're fighting against. So those companies with some sort of strands that will replace medicine as we know it today, those companies are going to be giants. Is that clear enough? Those companies that replace medicines that are out there that people are taking every day, those companies are going to be huge, man. This is happening on a worldwide basis. This is happening. There are companies that are are having their products replaced by, they're just, medical marijuana is disrupting the whole pharmaceutical game. You know, just because people can't advertise and they can't, put their books out in advertising form, even though you can sell them on different we sell them on different venues. You can go to Amazon.com, Mickey D, and you can have them all. Like I said, I'm gonna have my daughter do some things for me, and she's gonna bundle them for me, and we're gonna really get this thing rolling. But that ALEAF is the company that I'm gonna leave you with today. I like to leave you with a little undervalued company or so. ALEAF, they had that report out, and they're gonna team up also with Emblem. So they put in an offer to buy Emblem. Emblem now has a secret weapon. Emblem, if you don't know the story, you may know the story. Emblem has a Oxycontin in America, with big drug, all over the world. Oxycontin. One of the founders, one of the chair people, one of the big kahunas with that company is now with Emblem. So he's got the tricks and the bells and the whistles and everything. Don't discount that fact. This guy's been there. So the fact that he has experience and he's been there, that speaks volumes. And these two companies, it was a $1 billion brand. It was under 50 cents, just June, July or so this past year. Yeah, it is $1 billion. Of course, I sold my shares, bought them back, sold them. That's what we do. That's what I do. You don't have to do that. That's what I do. You can buy it and hold on to it. And it's still, let me give you the symbol list. ALEAF in America, over the counter. ALEAF. It's only trading like about $1.60 or so. $1.59, $1.60. On the Toronto Stock Exchange, it's ALEF. .V. ALEF. And it's about $2.12 or so on the Toronto Stock Exchange. So it's still really undervalued. They have money. They have a good share structure. They have good management. They have a deal. They just fulfilled a deal with CanTrust. 335 million market cap. The company it's not a baby knockout. It's not under a quarter. We didn't catch it until it was like under 50 cents. We didn't take note of it until it was a $1 billion brand, which are under 50 cents. So, like I said, it was June, July. The company's decent. So keep your eye on that company. That's ALEAF Health in Canada. Keep your eye on that company. Also, next week, you don't want to miss next week. Next week, I'm going to go back to Planet 13, and I'm going to hit some of those other areas there, because the governor, the new sworn-in governor of Nevada, he's vowed to be #1 in cannabis throughout the world. So I'm going to see what changes they're making right now. He's got a council together, and I'm going to see what changes they're making in Nevada right now. Because Nevada's big, huge. That Planet 13 went to last year. That place is huge. I'm going to see that again. Planet 13 90 days later, and we'll see. 6 months later. But they do have tax advantages, and those companies in Nevada will be companies you'll have to reckon with. But with that said, yes, medical marijuana is eating Big Pharma's lunch. That's what's going on right now. They're winning that battle right now. Pretty soon it's going to be legal in America. This crap will be over. The stuff they're going through with China will be over. All this stuff will be over. The wall, this stuff will be over. Clear sailing. Medical marijuana is here. It's not going anywhere. Shout out to Dan, Rich, Tico, and Aaron. You boys up in Canada, you're doing a fantastic job. Love you. Shout out to my brother. He's driving right now in all this bad weather throughout the country. He drives a big rig. D-Money, do your thing. You guys do it. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Love you. And God bless you.